Pete Halverson again, here with Fulvio Bugani.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Thank you, Pete.
I said his name correctly. I'm working on my Italian. Fulvio is an amazing photographer based out of Italy, but he works all over the world. He was one of the lucky photographers who actually got to use the M10 on this project, and I'll let him tell you a little bit about it. It was in Cuba, and why he chose Cuba to shoot with the M10.
Yeah, thank you, Pete. For me, it was a great pleasure use this super camera, because really the M10 is a super camera. I'm used to shoot with Leica Q, with the 28, of course, of Leica Q. And the colors of Leica Q are great, but the colors and the sensor of M10 are really, really super. I was overwhelmed about the colors, the definition, the quality of this camera, and immediately, from the first time, from the first moment, I was so comfortable with the camera, with all the function of the camera. So for me, it was great. And I decided when Leica called me gave me this assignment, I spoke with the lady, Miss Kaufman, and I decided to go back to Cuba, because I'm covering the daily life of the Cuban people since 2009. So this is my long-term project, and in a way, Cuba is my second home. I love this place with a lot of contrast, and I decided to go there because there I'm so comfortable with the atmosphere, with the people, with the situation, so I could concentrate a lot, totally on the camera, and was a super experience.
Now, coming from the Q and the 28, what lenses did you use with the M10?
Yeah, I asked and I used the two Summilux super lenses, the 28 Summilux 1.4 and the 50 Summilux 1.4. But 95% of my picture on this exhibition and all the project are taken with the 28. It's a super lens. And for me is so normal, so I'm so comfortable with the 28, so I can see the picture before to look inside the camera. And the 28 Summilux with the M10, Pete. Wow,
beautiful
great. I need to drink now after that.
Smoke a cigarette after that. The other question on the new M10 is where the dials are. So you were able to adjust the ISO on the hardware side is now on the top. Did you find yourself in different situations changing 100 to 400 to 1600? And
you're right. It was very helpful for me because you can set the camera totally when it is switched off. So okay, like a photographer, you have to understand the light before to shoot, and in some situation, I can set all the function, the ISO, and of course aperture and shutter speed, before switch on the camera, and I was always ready for take the picture. Yeah, it's great for me. It's very easy to use, fast, and yeah, but the sensor is great. I love to use, I don't use the flash. I love to use the natural light. You can see in my picture there are a lot of use of natural light, and for that I need a lot the high ISO, sorry. And this camera, this sensor of the M10 isn't noisy. I used a lot 3200 ISO for some picture, and Leica printed one image in 1.5 meters for 1 meter, and is perfect. So I really happy about this new camera, and I'm so excited to be an ambassador, an international ambassador. It's great for me. And
well, on that note, I mean, these images are beautiful. Do you have any other projects that are coming up that you want to let everyone know about?
yes, of course. Like a freelance, you know, I have to work very hard every day with some different project ongoing. I'm following some different families, special families. I can't explain exactly the project, but
no revealing it yet. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, the photographers are very serious about the project. I can't reveal you my new project, but I have a lot about a family, and started from Italy. And another project speak about how can I say bambole. Daniela, how can I say bambole? Dolls. Yeah. So I'm very happy to say that I'll take the picture with this for this project with the new M10. Yes, of course, it's great.
Well, Fulvio, thank you so much for joining us. It's been awesome. So check out his stuff, but also check out what he did with the M10. I believe they'll have that up on the Leica blog as well, so you'll be able to see it there. But back to the celebration, shall we?
Thanks a lot.
Okay, of course.
Thanks a lot, Pete.
All right.